Math with Oscar class. That's my dad.
Our next problem is going to involve dealing with some parentheses as part of our multi-step equations. Now, depending on who you have as an instructor, there are many different approaches to these. Because there's an x on both sides of the equation, which is also new to us at this point, I'm going to be clearing the parentheses first as part of my work. This will be a little more obvious once we get into looking at the images that match with the algebra. So if I begin this one, I'm going to go ahead and draw what I see described here. First, it says 2 quantity x plus 1. This is in parentheses. So this represents a number. So think of it this way. I have a box labeled x, and there's a token plus 1 next to it. Now I have 2 of these. So there are the 2 parentheses. I have 2 boxes and 2 single tokens. Or I could say I have 1 box and a token doubled. This shows this. Now I can go ahead, draw my balance, and on this side I have a box and 5 tokens, each with a plus. When I look at that, I see fairly plainly that I'm going to want to distribute this before I try and do any other math. That should be consistent with our previous experience. Clear the parentheses before proceeding. So, if I want to make this a little more organized, I want to group things up, I'm looking at 2 boxes and 2 tokens. That's still going to balance with 1 box and 5 tokens. So I'll distribute 2x plus 2 equals x plus 5. That was gotten using the distributive property. I'll write that over here as the step that I'm using in order to continue. To go from here to here, I distributed. I multiplied out using that 2. Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start combining terms on either side of the equation. I'll start with my x's. I'll subtract x from each side. That leaves me x plus 2 is equal to 5. 2x minus x leaves 1x. Nothing changed the 2. The x minus x disappear, and the 5 comes down. If I were to draw this, it's like saying I'm going to take this box off here, and to keep it balanced, I'll take this box off here. The result, I have a box and 2 tokens, balanced with 5 tokens. X plus 2 equals 5 is going to be shown as a balance again. What did I do as my steps? Well, I subtracted x from each side. So again, the language is important as we work our way down. Now I can go ahead and subtract my 2 from both sides. This is going to leave me x is equal to 3. So again, to draw it, I can see if I take these 2 tokens off here and take 2 tokens off here, I'll be left with the unknown x is going to balance with 3 tokens, or x is equal to 3. Or, as I write out what I did, again, I subtracted 2 from each side. As we continue to wrap this section up, we're going to be looking a little bit more at multi-step equations and the pictures that go with them, and eventually moving away from the images because they're just not going to apply as well. But while it does, we're going to keep practicing those images to support our work.